Hey folks, I'm your host BKP. Good morning from Circuit World of Blue Ridge. It's Friday morning. Our volumes are good. Everything's good. Amanda's on the controls over there this morning. We got, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. If you've been watching every day, no, Amanda's here with us, doing an outstanding job. We're at Circuit World Blue Ridge. JR, are you here?
Yes, sir.
All right, just checking everybody in the house. We'll have Dr. Whaley in a minute. Every Friday morning, Circuit World, Blue Ridge, we have Ask the Doc with Dr. William Whaley at 8:15, at 8:45, at 8:45. Now, did Punxsutawney Phil, it's not easy to throw me off, right? Did Punxsutawney Phil see his shadow? I don't know. I need to know. It's Groundhog's Day, you know? I wonder how Donald Trump could screw this up. Anyhow, I'm sorry, folks. I'll get to that in just a minute because it seems like everything. Probably Morning Joe is doing a comparable to Punxsutawney Phil, Groundhog Day, and Donald Trump. I mean, they got to think of something, right? Where was I at? Oh, Circuit World. That's where I'm at. 8:45, we have the all-star panel with Rick, Jane, Bruce, and myself. Now, I'm going to have the panel this morning try to help me figure out. I have a real dilemma here. I'm going to have Rick, Jane, and Bruce explain to me how I can maintain my boycott of the NFL, but yet still attend a Super Bowl party. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to make this work, okay? So we'll ask the All-Star panel, and we'll get into all of the topics of the week. We have a big week. We have the President State of the Union address. We have the memo. You know what? I've already noticed somebody put on Facebook yesterday that they know what their Halloween costume will be this year. They're going to go as the memo, okay? When I seen that yesterday, I thought it was really, really funny. So we have the memo. And Trump's expected to release it today. Dun, dun, dun. All right, that's at 8:45, the All-Star Political Panel. Then at 9:30, we will have, around 9:25, 9:30, we will have a Week in Review, North Georgia Sports Week in Review. Team FYN Sports Director Jason Banks will be in here. We'll be talking about some things going on in North Georgia here in sports. 9:45, we always round out the show. We always round out the show at 9:45 with our Pet of the Week, the star of the show, the Pet of the Week from the Humane Society of Blue Ridge. Now, while the media is doing a timeline on Carter Page and his Russian vacations, I understand that, and they're all going nuts over Carter Page and the memo and the CIA and the FBI and the DOJ, and everybody's up in arms, and the deep state. I want to open it a little different direction. It is Super Bowl Sunday, okay? Now, obviously, we have our group of fans, well, they wouldn't be fans. We have you sports lovers out there that you absolutely despise, hate Bill Belichick. You call him, I've heard him Bill Belicheat, okay? You don't like Tom Brady. You don't like Bill Belichick. You don't like the Patriots, okay? Okay, fine. Have you met an Eagles fan? I mean, just saying, just saying. So we have the NFL plans to save their ratings with a Patriots-Eagles Super Bowl. Really? I, for one, hope, I really do, that we can get through the Super Bowl without the protest, and that somebody will have a half-decent commercial. I guess that's my biggest hope. Tom Brady has 5 rings, right? You have Joe Montana has 4 rings, and you have Terry Bradshaw with 4 rings. Now, if memory serves me right, these guys, you have 4 rings. They have no earpiece in the helmet. They have nobody calling in the plays from the helmet. They actually have to learn the signals on the sideline, okay? they have to call their own plays, and there's no discussion in the helmet. That's one. Terry Bradshaw and Joe Montana actually played where it was at a time when it was highly recommended you sack the quarterback, okay? It was highly recommended that LT got in there and, if possible, break Joe Theismann's leg. Now, he didn't do that on purpose, but I'll never forget that Monday night game. I'll never forget the Monday night game when I watched Joe Theismann's leg actually go the wrong way. I said, oh, it doesn't bend that way, okay? But there was a time when it was highly encouraged to see if you can really hit that quarterback. So here's my opinion before the Patriots win the Super Bowl. Because my prediction, and I'll do this on a sports segment, I predict the Patriots will win the Super Bowl. That's my prediction. If the Eagles fans win the Super Bowl, you know, they'll burn down Philadelphia. I don't know. I mean, just watch what happens in Philly if they win. But when the Patriots win the Super Bowl and Tom Brady has 6 rings and the discussion starts about the greatest quarterback to ever play in the NFL, okay, when that all comes down, okay, I think where they have the, is it in Ohio? Canton, Ohio, right? The Hall of Fame? JR, help me here. Canton, Ohio. Thank you, JR. So in Canton, Ohio, in the Hall of Fame, I feel they should pick a year and they should put the section of touch football in, okay? They should put like real football and then flag football. Touch/flag football, where all you can do is touch the quarterback, all you can do is touch a receiver, and if you do anything else, they throw a flag. So I think they put a new section in Canton there. I don't know why I got started on that. But the Super Bowl's this weekend, a lot of talk about it. How do you feel? Who do you think is going to win, the Patriots or the Eagles? I think the Patriots will win, all right? Now, when we have our sports segment, I'm going to tell you what I really think about Bill Belichick. It's 8:08 this morning. We're at Circuit World here. Now, we have Dr. Whaley coming in just a minute. We're going to ask him the flu, folks. We talk about it here, but our focus is going to be the flu, and it's very dangerous. It is very dangerous situation, the flu, and that's our questions and surrounding this morning. I know, I hope some of you haven't had to deal with it, but it's very dangerous, and Dr. Whaley's going to focus on that this morning. What do you think about the memo? Should they release the memo? What do you think? Should Donald Trump release the memo? How about this week, Nancy Pelosi's face? You know, that went viral. What all do we have to talk about? I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from Circuit World here in Blue Ridge. And we're going to take a brief break, and when we get back, it's going to be time for Ask the Doc. Touch football section in the Hall of Fame. That's what I think. Take us a break.